Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. And in today's video we have a box. So this should be a new air filter. So I'll just sit you down somewhere and you can have a look. Let me camera sit there. Right. Ignore the calf balling. So what we've got here is a box. It should have an air filter in it. Voila. So this is an air filter, and this is for our straw chopper tractor. So what I'm just going to do now is I'm going to back that out and we'll put the new one on. We'll take the old one off and put the new one on. So we changed the air filter in this tractor. Where are we? There's a tractor. So we change the air filter in this tractor about every year, once a year preferably, just because of the nature of the job. Straw chopping, it's very dusty and it's not kind on a tractor really. The dust gets in the engine, well, the air filter stops it getting in the engine, but it's basically trying to starve the engine of air because the air filter gets clogged up with dust. And we do clean it out every so often, but the air filter light always comes up on the dashboard because it's always blocking, because the straw chopper makes a lot of dust, which we don't want it to damage the tractor. So good idea to change the air filter now. So I'll just back it out and we'll change it. That's the first thing we need to do is we need to take the grill off. So as you can see, it's very dusty. So I'll put the grill down here like that, and then we have a wing nut holding it on. So just undo that. Here's the old air filter. You can see it's quite dusty. Quite a lot in there. And here's a new one. So this is a new one. This is a new one. This is an old one. It's very dusty and yeah. So we've just got to put this one in now. So I just thought I'd show you, but there's like an inner, so it's in like two parts. The inner bit's normally a-okay, there's no problem with it. It's the, see, that doesn't look that bad. Tell that's not in a very poor state. That looks pretty okay. It's always the outer bit that gets the hammer. So it like sleeves on top of one another, so it sits on top of a bolt like that, and then the new one should go over the top just like that. Just might have to push it in. Bear with me a minute. Right, so I realised what the problem was. It was this little rubber here. But the old one doesn't have this bit on, so I presume we don't actually need that. But that's in there now. What we'll do is just put the wing nut back on. Like so. But trying to do it one-handed is not the easiest thing to be doing. But this is where the battery is as well on the 265. So you can normally, sometimes what we tend to do with the bigger tractors is write the date on the filters when we change them, That's not so important with this because this tractor lives its entire life on the straw chopper. So we just change the air filter every year. That's starting to get pretty tight now. But it is important to remember when we have done them. But yeah, that's a new air filter. It's a bit bent that because I had an accident with that once. This was parked in the yard and I backed the tractor and slurry tanker into the yard, and because the tanker's so big on the back of the tractor, I didn't see this was parked in the yard, so the back of the tanker hit the front grille and we had to have a new grille on. So yeah, not my finest hour, but that's all alright now. So we put the grille back in. Might need two hands for this bit actually. This is what the air sucks through. You can see all that. See all that clumps of dust up there. So if you knock that on the side, it'll knock it out. I think what we'll have to do is, another day, is get the air compressor set up and blow this out. But a new air filter will definitely help this tractor because it's been choked with dust, so yeah. Right, so yeah, we've got a new air filter on now. This is only going to be a little short video, but if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe below. And our 265 has now got a new air filter in. Pretty easy to change. They're not the biggest job in the world, but yeah, that is a new air filter in the 265, and it was well deserved. As the state, you could see this in the state of the old one. So it'll really appreciate that. So yeah, see ya, bye. So I'll just put this at the end of the video. You can tell that it's got a new air filter in now because I'll just turn the camera around and we've got no air filter light. So the light normally that comes up there, you can just make it out. But that's a light to say that there's not enough, the air's being restricted coming into the engine. So obviously that's not on anymore. So you know, big thumbs up. We've solved a problem, which, with the nature of this job, like I said, straw chopping creates a lot of dust. I mean, just look at the window. Look at all the dust on the windows of this tractor. I mean, even inside the cab, it's just dust. Yeah, it's not really a mucky job, straw chopping. It's just very dusty, and we have had the problem before. Oh, we've got a hair. Where we had a little 250 that used to do our straw chopping, and that 250 caught on fire a couple of times, and one of the reasons that was because the air filter was being choked with dust, just purely because of the nature of the job, which is straw chopping. It's one of the worst jobs for a tractor, is straw chopping. I think personally, you know, straw chopping and yard scraping, because yard scraping you're covered in cow poo, and straw chopping, dust, choking the engine. So yeah, but I'll give the video a thumbs up, subscribe below, and thank you for watching. See ya, bye.